Alright, what's going on, guys? It's GCB here, playing some Black Ops 4. Now that the Modern Warfare Alpha 2v2 is over, I can return to this game. Well, I'm kidding with you guys, because obviously I'm on the Xbox and I did not get a chance to play that game. And so, I'm a little salty about that, as are the rest of the Xbox and PC community. We absolutely got shafted. My video on that, where I go off on a rant, will be in the description below if you guys have not seen that already. Oh my goodness, man. I was pretty heated about that. So, for those of you guys on the PlayStation, I'm glad you guys were able to play it. Again, like I said before, I was salty about it. I was jealous, but now I'm over it. Next month, I'll be able to play the beta with everybody else. So, at least I'll be able to play the game a month later. But it still is, you know, kind of trash that we were not able to play, you know. I mean, freaking business dealings and all that nonsense. I mean, I get it, but I still have salt in my blood right now. A little salty, a little okay, let me get that out of my system before I say something that I'm not supposed to. Okay, so with that being said, returning here to Black Ops 4. Obviously, the setup that I'm using is the SG-12 with the strobe light shotty. Some might call it cheesy, some might call it overpowered, some might call it newbie. Call it whatever you guys want, which leads me to the topic of today's video. Use whatever setup, use whatever weapon that you guys want in whatever game that it is you want. People are so concerned, and this was me before, people were so concerned with what is the most balanced weapon. So that way you're not using something that is OP, not using something that is cheesy, because you're afraid of what other people will think. You're afraid of what other people will tell you guys in the lobby, what other people will tell you if you're a content creator on your videos in the comment section. Like, don't worry about that stuff. I used to worry about that stuff. Don't worry about it. If it's in the game and you're having fun in the game using it, continue to use it. Like the DSR. You remember the DSR from Black Ops 2? I would refuse to play with that weapon, even though I suck at quickscoping. But it's really easy to do in Black Ops 2. It's just easy mode. I would never really use that weapon because I thought it was overpowered, and everybody who was using it, I would say, is a noob, right? I hated quickscopers in that game. I hated people for using that weapon. But looking back, I'm like, yo, that weapon would destroy people. Why didn't I use more of it? So, in Black Ops 4, fast forwarding to this game, I didn't concern myself with what weapon or setup I was using. So obviously you guys have seen that I use this setup quite often. And a lot of people call me a noob for it. I've gotten messages where people say that I need to use a real weapon. People call this a cheese setup, whatever they want to call it. But guess what? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. They didn't pay for this game, now did they? Did they pay for me to have this game? No, they didn't, right? They didn't pay for you to have the game that you're playing and using the most cheesed or OP setup. It doesn't matter, okay? It's a video game. And we're so concerned with other people and what they think about what we use that we try to make others happy. We try to do the right thing, and I'm using air quotes here, the right thing, as if using a certain weapon is doing the right thing. Like, it's in the game, so just use it. That's what I've come to realize. And when Modern Warfare comes out, I'm going to use the most powerful, most unbalanced weapon in the game. I'm going to test out every single weapon, and I'm going to use whatever works, whatever gun, whatever setup you have that gives you the advantage over the enemy. That's the weapon, that's the setup that I am going to use, and I'm not going to think twice about it. I'm not going to care about what other people think. You know, if people say that's an overpowered weapon, you're bad or you're a noob, dude, like, who cares what you think? Who cares what other people think, man? If I'm gonna have fun, if it allows me to do well in the game and I'm beating you up, you are more than welcome to use the exact same class setup or the exact same weapon as me. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. Oh, what? You think that you're suddenly better than me by using a weapon that's more balanced? Yo, I am beating you up. I'm getting the better KD. I'm getting a better, you know, just a fun experience than you are, and that's what matters. I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, guess what? This is all entertainment. It's a video game. And that's what I've come to realize, and that's what I want to let you guys know. When it comes to Modern Warfare, if you guys are going to be getting that game when it comes out, or any COD game, or just any game in general that you're playing, whatever the setup is in that game that allows you to completely destroy the enemy, use that class, use that weapon, and don't think twice about what other people think, because it doesn't matter. It's a video game at the end of the day. It's something that you have fun with. It's something that you can relax and chill and just get away from the mundane of everyday life and just allow you to escape and just have fun most of all. I keep reiterating the fact of fun because video games at the end of the day are not there to stress you out, even though yes, we get stressed out at times because we rage or people use cheese setups on us, but guess what? We're free to use cheese setups back at them, right? So that's what I want to encourage you guys to do. That's what I'm going to do in Modern Warfare. Cannot wait. There's obviously going to be a lot of different customization options, and you can bet that I am going to try to find the most cheesiest setup and try to do well with it. You can definitely bet on that. With that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think about using cheesy or overpowered weapons and class setups. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys not? Let me know all that down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. With that being said, this is GCP signing off.